I've been somebody who had been using CRMs for a really long time, and this video is basically to tell you the exact CRM that we are using and the capabilities of the CRM that we have been able to unlock by just switching to GoHighLevel. I know that there are a couple of videos across this. The very first thing is just check out the link in the description. I have given you a special link. If you're somebody who's watching from India, on this exact link that you would go across, you could sign up in India without any issues of credit card payment. This is because of the exclusive partnerships that we have with GoHighLevel at this point of time. So make sure you just check that out. Now let's just go all in into the CRM and help you show you across what's actually possible. And if you're somebody who's from India, who wants to build out an agency and is looking for the perfect fit of tools to scale, then this is right away for you. So this is the dashboard of GoHighLevel. In the right hand side, you have the support option. To be really frank, they have the best support across. So they give you support through Zoom calls. They have their own trainings. They have their help desk support. Their WhatsApp group is quite active, and you could also do a phone call. So these are the support options. You could start a Zoom, you could start a chat and do all those things. Next is you could call. You could call to any number. Here you can see I have two numbers. I have a US number, I have a UK number, and I have a Australia number. So basically imagine I do not have to buy subscription. What is the best thing that GHL does for you is you do not have to have multiple subscriptions of multiple different tools. Your one subscription at GHL, which is $97, gives you access to three different sub accounts, not one, not two, but three different sub accounts that you could get access to using one subscription. After you get inside this, let's say you click on the subscription, then you click here on, and you could just add any phone number. You could also add number on the basis of, let's say, the country code. So example, I can hard click on, and I can click on let's say +44, and I will be able to dial up somebody in +44. So this is the very first thing that GHL gives you. The next very thing is your dashboard. Your dashboard contains every single data across the internet, and this is something that you could actually customize. So like if I am running a Facebook ad form, I can customize this. If I'm running a pipeline of individual customers, I can publish. And again, GHL does not charges you money for all the different tools that we have. So example, it also gets connected to my Google Analytics. So it is showing me like I have 87,047 visitors. How much I've spent on my ads. So $19,200. That's what I've spent. The next very important tab is the conversation tab. This is where you could manage all the conversations happening across. You could dial to people, you could have a messaging to people, you could have a SMS to people. And the beauty of it is all that data gets in the right hand side of your screen. So you would have absolute data which is not scattered across many spreadsheet, which is not scattered across many different places. At one given place or at one given interface, you'll have all the access, you'll have all the data that helps you to get. There's also something called as a trigger links. Trigger links are basically the links that gets triggered after XYZ event. And snippets are like preloaded messages that you could send across. So let's say you are getting constant queries about what does your website does or how does the website looks like. That's what you could do. Next is your analytics, like how much team members are responsive, their response time and all. What I really like here is you could also have internal chat. So let's say you have a team, you could just have your internal chat here. And next is you can have multiple different views, inboxes and all. You could also segregate your messages on the basis of sources. Example, if you're getting an inbound message, outbound message, emails, SMS, everything is at one place. So no matter your team are talking to a customer, no matter you're talking to a customer, you get all that data in a single place. You do not have to worry and cope up with the data. And once the team has the complete access, all the members in the team are able to view that information. You could also assign a conversation to XYZ team members, and also like, so example, this conversation is assigned to example Samreen, and then the follower of this is Akash. So I can then have like two people on a same lead and the best thing happens is I know who's responsible for that lead. So if that lead gets converted by any chance, I get to know. The beauty of it is if you call to a lead, the recording gets saved. So no matter you are calling, no matter somebody in the team gets calling, all that data is at a single place. So here you could see this, all the data here is at a single place. I sent out, this is an SMS that got sent out. Then somebody did a call. Here there's a call. Again, the recording of that call is there. And again, you could have
forwarded to voicemail.
You can have some automation that goes. It also tells me that this thing, his email This lead came from a Facebook lead form. He is somebody who's from United States, which may be wrong because his number is 61. He's interested for $50 per edited video and all those information. Okay. See, and again, I have multiple lists, so I can obviously see the views on the basis of different leads. But here you could see multiple calls, and even if that person tries to reach out to us, you get like no answer here. And from a single interface, I can email him, I can contact him via WhatsApp, and I can also like send him a SMS. So all this happens from a single interface, so you do not have to jump and do some multiple interfaces. Okay, so this is the conversation tab. Next is calendars. This is probably the best way of how the agency owners, first of all, this gets into sync. There are multiple type options and calendar types. So you could have like a round robin calendar, which means if you have multiple team members in your team, the call gets to different people in the team. Okay, so that's called a round robin calendar. You could also have rooms and service menus. Example, like if you have multiple services that you want to introduce, that's what you could do. You could also have partner calendars and different calendars. Basically, let's say this exact tool replaces all the requirement or this exact calendar feature. And if somebody books, schedules the call, and they're already part of your email camping or a workflow camping, you could adjust the triggers as well. So Calendly is good, but this is the better option because first of all, everything is in a CRM view. Everything is happening through one selection. Then you have your contacts view. You could add multiple tags. You could segregate the contacts on the basis of the data, the last communication, all those things are there. Uh, and this is also the best part, that you could just do calls right away from the dashboard itself. So you do not have to worry about, okay, where do I get the leads, or how can I do? You could just open any contact. Example, I'll take one random contact. Let's just take this one, SHO Slatter King. So I know that his name is Slatter King. He filled up my free trial form, and this is because I have connected this data to my Word, and this is the sort of data which you can ever expect coming from WordPress. But here I'm getting that he came to my contact form, free trial contact form. He was he went to my creative manager information, and then I think he filled up that form. The source of this was a direct traffic. So that is a level of information that you get, because again, everything is coming through a single interface. I can message him. He is based, his time zone is there and available for me. I can easily reach out to the person. So this type of leads are basically managed by my team members, so they could easily get. Now this again, if you go for any other subscriptions out in the market, it would take you so much time to manage those things. Here you have everything in a single subscription. Okay, single subscription is where you could manage the people, you could do the things, you could call people. Here, let's say Nicholas Morgan, you could just, so again, is that a big thing? Here you could have like opportunities. You could add them to like us existing opportunities, like are they like which stage they are, or which calendar pipelines. Example, let's say I want to add them to the short widths pipeline, and I want to add like call schedule. The status is open. If I just click on one, then I need to add like how much I won, like, so open, business name is there, and how they came from, everything as a single place. So again, I can add somebody from the dashboard and interface itself. 2 is I can create tasks for that exact lead. 3, I can keep a note of all the communication that happened. I can schedule an appointment having the existing information that I have. Next is I can also have an association. Like if he's associated with a particular company name, I can do then associate or make like agent log. So if there's an agent functioning that has happened to a particular lead, opportunities is basically your CRM view. That's where you get to know, okay, how many people you have called up, how many people are in your pipeline across the stage. See, you could here see a comprehensive view, who got converted, how much value they got converted. If you have sent out an offer to somebody, and you could have the same lead being coming from different sources. So somebody from Facebook, somebody from LinkedIn. We have also asked our team to manually enter this. You could also have different views, also based upon the how pipelines. And this is something for which you would pay easily a very high volume. Next is payments. Okay. Let's say if you have created a customer, you could also raise an invoice, collect payments, start subscriptions, build products, everything across the same interface. And let's say if you have raised an invoice, you have set a due date. You could also do a follow up on that due date from the same interface itself. Okay, imagine the power. This is all what you could do inside GHL, just on the customer side of things. So you could create subscriptions, you could have contracts, you could send estimations, you could send invoices, everything from here. You could create orders for XY. If you have a payment link already, saved payment. So every time somebody does a payment through a link of high level, you could just manage it from here. You could see this. There's already some payment links that have been active on this. You could issue coupons code across the site. You could have multiple products. You could also collect like reviews from here. Next comes the AI agents. This is where you could create different type of agents like voice AI agents, revenue agents, estimation agents, so many type of agents. Okay, marketing is where you could now, because you have a list, you could schedule post from here. This completely removes everything that you would put across on your requirement to put across, let's say HubSpot, or let's say that scheduling tool that you have, like any sort of scheduling tool that you came across. It completely removes that thing. You could schedule recurring posts. You could just put it once and make sure it goes across multiple different platforms. You could have calendar dates that you could select. You could also send out emails from here. Like on our other account, we have been using emails massively. Like on this account alone, we have a 41.91% open rate. 53 people have unsubscribed, but 24,900. Again, completely it removes the requirement of ConvertKit or paying to any third party email marketing tool like MailChimp, Klaviyo, or anything. Next is snippets. Snippets are like pre-written emails. You could also have countdown timers that you could create and then embed them inside your emails, inside your landing pages. Okay, so these are trigger links. Then you could also manage your full-fledged affiliate campaigns from here, and also manage your marketing campaigns from here. Like you could manage like Facebook analytics campaign. You could manage, you like Facebook analytics is fully embedded. Facebook campaign launches is something fully embedded. Then comes the most powerful feature is something that replaces Zapier altogether, because everything on high level has a good API, and everything on high level, every feature is interconnected. They have built their own Zapier. They have built an automation tool where you could manage campaign, where you could target people, put people inside different contacts based upon what they have purchased, what tag they have. You could just handle it across. Then comes the site feature where you could manage funnels, you could build websites, you could build stores, you could build recurring webinars, blogs. You could connect your WordPress account. You also have a client portal where you like if you have a coaching program that's hosted here, you could manage those client. You could have forms. Again, you could have also something I've seen, which is video trigger forms, which means, let's say somebody has watched a video, they have watched the video to a certain amount of time, and then you want to trigger something. That's what you could do actually here as well. You could launch quizzes, you could launch surveys, and you can have a chat widget on your website. Like surveys is where you could also have like a math scoring feature. If XYZ things, or the budget is this much, show this offer, something like that. Then comes your membership, which replaces the need for Thinkific, or you could have courses done for your customers, you could have courses done for your own people, all those things. Media storage is where you could have all your videos uploaded. We upload a lot of uh, videos on our account. Okay, so you could have a lot of videos uploaded here. You could have a lot of things done across your account. It also works like a repository, which also gets connected to your drive, and it could do stuff like that. It also uses a AI feature where you could create something based upon your AI as well. Then comes your reputation management, where you could request for reviews, you could see your Google reviews, you could see your responses, all those things. Something haven't been using and maybe I need. And then can have your customized report. How many sales, how many closings, how many sales people are having leads, which guy has the highest amount of lead. Then comes your app marketplace, where you could have multiple different apps to power up your existing GHL infrastructure. And this is just a tip of an iceberg of giving you a complete overview of a GHL interface. Then you could have voice AI agents connected. You people are doing some crazy automations inside their GoHighLevel account. And if you want to sign up GoHighLevel, all you could do is just click on the link below, which would take you to course.devratsingh.com/GHL. Sorry, just take it to the link called as /CRM. And on that CRM, uh, my mistake here. just click on get.devvratsingh.com/crm. It would take you to a page. You can just sign up through this. We'll make sure that we extend your 30-day trial. And once you decide to upgrade your account to a paid account, we give you our courses, we give you our programs, we give you a local team that would help you assist with you, and 15 plus detailed SOP tutorials. The link is down in the description. Sign it up right away, right now.